Welcome to episode 60 of the Value of Talent podcast. I am your host, Harry Trades, and with me, as always, the man, the myth, the late legend, Tati
Late
Castellanos.
legend. Tati's also a late bloomer, so that's fine.
You
He's
both
gonna
got something
bloom
in
this
common.
season, by the way. He's gonna bloom this season, by the way.
You think?
Yeah, I think he's gonna. Shit.
Come on,
No.
he's causing havoc. He's
I don't-
late. He's causing havoc.
Yeah,
What is Feda doing?
I had to work, brother. I had to work. I came off like way too late from. I thought I would be done with work at 5:30. I was done with work at.
Oh, and we've lost him as well. What is going on? What is going on, Feda? He's back. He's back. He's back.
Am I back?
Yeah, you're back. You're back.
Superbly hot here. I don't know why. When did I get lost? Basically,
you were saying that you just finished work and.
Yeah, basically, I finished work 20 minutes late. Not my fault, but I had to do it, and then I sprinted back like a madman, and I somehow made it to 6:10.
No, I appreciate you for doing that, and I'm sure the people at home or wherever they're watching appreciate it as well. Lads in the chat, Johnny, what's going on, mate? We've got Matty in here as well, Shaforical. And we've got Robert Evans as well. Lads, what's going on? Oh, and Ian. Ian just popped in as well. Appreciate you all being here. Episode 60, Feda. We fucking made it a long way, by the way. 60 episodes. That's a long time. That's more than a year, one episode a week, you know?
I know, brother, but let's do another 5 times that much, and then let's see where we are, and maybe even another time. Maybe more. This is just a friendship. It's not... I think this will also last even if we're done with Sorare somehow. So 100%, this is what the hell? What's going on outside? Sorry, brother.
What's going on in the Feda household?
Yeah, I don't know, man. And I love it since the beginning, and I did it, brother. I did it. I finalized my mission. I won All-Star before All-Star got away. I did it. In my career, and
you finally won All-Star, did you?
I finally won All-Star with the shittiest prize pool ever, but I won it.
No, it's the ether counts, right? I think that's what we say these days.
Yes, I like
Let's have a look.
I like the dismiss. I like the.
What did Feda win? So game week 490. Wow, star rare, tier 3, super rare, and nearly £700. Wow, what a game week for you, by the way.
What a lineup.
Weatherton had like a clearance off the line or something, didn't he, before this?
But that was a second game.
Yeah, I know.
That was a second game. Evander didn't even play the second game. So
yeah, he was suspended, right?
Yeah, he was suspended. So great that he was great in the first game. Very good.
That is the most all-star lineup you'll ever see, right? Cecilia, Acosta, Evander, POV, and Weatherton, all from different parts of the globe.
Except Evander and Acosta. Acosta did this match as always. Acosta's always there when I need him, to be honest. I surely need an Acosta jersey at some point, to be honest.
I know. I think I need to join you in that as well, big time. But that is a massive win, mate. Fair play. 5.8 points from second. Yeah, that's huge. I mean, we both got something in common this week. We both won a tournament. That's probably the first ever time that's happened, right?
Like both won a tournament. Yes, on this podcast. Yes,
pretty rare to happen, isn't it?
Pretty. Yeah. So now Value of Talent is back, brothers. We can call us Value of Talent again.
look what Agent Cooper's he's slandering you.
Yeah. But you see, that's the work rate. People don't understand the work rate behind of it. Harry Kane and I work as much as humanly possible to make everything happen, and people still banter us, you know?
I mean, you can only do what you can do with genetics, right? Like, you can only do so much.
True. That's also very true.
Victor, what's going on, mate?
But I think Harry's gonna score tomorrow. Unfortunately.
You think he's gonna score?
Yeah, I think so. I think this tomorrow, I hope, man. I mean, I have to say, but we're going to talk about this later, but I think like this Euros, a lot of people love it. I hate it. I think it's the most boring Euros ever. Like,
yeah, I've seen that take. I have seen that take a lot,
like,
to be fair.
Man, it's like so many games I wouldn't have watched if it wouldn't have been like a Euro quarterfinal or whatever. I would have just turned off the TV. But yeah, we go on to that stage later. But yeah, look, just please do me the favor and look at this amazing prize pool I am going to win tonight. Like, please.
How am I? Can I
Now
see it? Is there a way for me to see it? There might not be a way for me to see it, no?
There's not.
Maybe. So last
You entered
game
the
week.
All-Star. You entered the All-Star
No,
lineup.
I didn't.
Then I think it's actually not possible.
Yeah.
But
Well,
basically, there's 5 players. There's
Yeah.
5 players. So one of them is Rieke Pusch,
Okay. Yeah.
Heung-min Son, Martin Ødegaard, Andre Onana, and Julien Restes.
Interesting.
That's it.
Who you already own at Super Rare.
In Super Rare, yeah.
Okay.
By the way, the Olympics are gonna be covered, right?
Yeah, that's what's been said. Yeah, I don't think they'll have their own tournament, but I'm assuming they have. Yeah, I think they will be covered.
Because I'm gonna love using my Restes there.
Oh yeah, good
play
point.
for France.
I'm just looking at your Cap 240 Super lineup. You could have won 1,000.
I could have won 1,000, I know, but I didn't risk it. It's too.
Still a good lineup.
I could have won 1,000. Yes, I could have won 1,000 2 times already, or 3 times already. But yeah.
Well, with 460.
Yeah, with 460. Yeah.
But it happens.
When I was trying to get the 400 threshold, because like the first game, I don't know if you saw, Santiago Moreno was awful. I think he had like 40 points.
He had a bad score, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like on 390, and then the second score he had like 195, something like that, and then obviously I got bumped up. But yeah, so let's say he wouldn't have had the second game, then it would have been very, very, very close of me even getting the normal threshold.
400.
Yeah, so I'm fine with the 400. It's fine. How many game weeks do we have left with the threshold?
I honestly don't know. Well, it hasn't really been announced. Like, when in August is it going? Like, is it going at the start of August, the end of August? I don't think anything's been said.
I think it's gonna go when the Premier League starts.
Really?
That's at least the most logical. But I think the Premier League starts the 1st of August, something like that, right? Or 2nd at least.
Yeah, 2nd week of August maybe, or maybe 1st. One of the two.
1st week of August, I think. It always starts the 1st.
With the chat, dear Egan, what's going on, mate? Sorare Data added the Olympics in game week 495 and 496. No news on a separate tourney, unfortunately.
Yeah, especially also the Olympics are gonna be covered when All-Star Rare is gone. So probably you only can use them in U23.
Oh, interesting. Well, this is what Ian's saying. He reckons they might have their own little tournament, considering like All-Star and stuff will be gone, like you just said. So
yeah,
maybe
they need to have their own tournaments because caps are gone by then, and All-Star.
Yeah. I'm sad the caps are going. Fair to look at this.
I do love the caps, to be honest.
Bruno Fuchs, absolutely. They lost 3-0 away. A couple of fouls, and yeah.
But the logo is good, brother. Now they even got Almada. Ooh.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Botafogo are pretty good, but if I captained anyone else, I probably hit that. Maybe not the keeper.
But brother, like imagine Reynoso's assist
counted. I know. He can't. Like, it was unlucky, wasn't it, that it didn't?
How much was it then? Would have been a 90th again, right? He's back on his prime. But let's see. It was also
he looked good. He did look good.
It was a bad club they played against.
I know.
The worst. Like
Tijuana, they're at home next game.
They're like,
look at this, by the way.
Sanchez, is he a baller in club football as well? Actually,
he's okay.
How much is he? Because I see him ball every time. Like
£30.
£30.
Yeah, I've bought the whole Colombia stack because I'm going to the game tomorrow. So.
Yeah, you told me, yes.
So
how sad are you that Brazil is out?
Honestly, I'm not that sad, genuinely, because Colombia have probably a better chance of winning now.
But you wanted to see Vinny, though.
Yeah, but I've seen Vinny, so I've seen him at a World Cup. It doesn't really get much bigger. I've never really seen have I seen Luis Diaz play? I don't think I've seen Luis Diaz play, honestly. I've never watched like Val. I don't think so. Like, I went to a Liverpool game.
You went twice,
I went 1st of January. I went to Liverpool Newcastle, but I feel like he didn't play for some reason. I don't remember him playing, honestly.
I don't think so too, to be
I
honest.
swear he didn't play. So I've never seen him play, and I've never seen like Valverde play. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, obviously it would have been cool to watch Brazil because they have so many good players. But yeah, I think Colombia have a chance this time round. Have a look at this, by the way. Navarro, he hit the bar, right?
Yeah.
He big chance created as well. Hit the bar. I'm only 40 points off top. I basically win it if he gets it decisive.
How much is it then? Like 400 or 500 pounds?
No, 800.
800 pounds. Oof.
Yeah.
For
Plus,
Division 1.
obviously, plus this one as well, which is only 125. But yeah, it could have been a clean sweep. It could have been a double first, but obviously wasn't to be. I only captained him because he had a double game week, and similar to Moreno, like yourself, he had a really bad first game. And what I tell you what rubs salt into the wounds. He got substituted. Okay, this was obviously the first game,
and then the other guy scored.
Yeah, Yappy came off the bench and scored. So yeah, that was
things we love to see. Things we love to see.
Kevin Cabral, 2 decisives. Everything was.
Man,
I
do love Zach Steffen, and I actually wanted to buy him in Super, but man, Colorado can't keep a clean sheet.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust the clean sheet with them a lot of the time. They are a good team, though. I will give it to them. They are decent.
They got decent last year. They were awful, brother.
They were shocking last year. Yeah.
What the year before?
Somebody said in the chat about the button. Have you seen the news about the export button? I guess you might not really apply to you because you don't really use Sorare data that often.
No, I don't use Sorare data.
Did you hear what's kind of happened?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Yes, but I think there's way more important issues to solve in Sorare than this one. To be honest.
Yeah. No, it definitely is, but I think it is an issue for Sorare data members anyway. That it
actually,
just does save a lot of time.
Actually, if I would be Sorare, I wouldn't do it because you extensively diminish time on your platform, which is a key factor to show to investors as well.
Yeah, no, I think that was the reason probably why they weren't going to do it.
And I wouldn't do it. It's like then the Sorare user, the normal Sorare user won't use Sorare anymore as much. And the thing is, if you do your lineups on Sorare, at least I feel so, you start browsing for other players and blah, 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 and then you start getting in the mood of buying. So if you're not on Sorare, like if you decrease the time on Sorare, it's a lose-lose for Sorare, in my opinion. And they should never do something like that, like for real. But if they want to do it, then be my guest. I don't care.
Yeah, I get it. Kennedy's in the building. What's going on, mate? Got the button before
I wouldn't have done it. Like the key metrics that can't go down, and even if like how much is it gonna take for you to take 10 lineups? Let's say 15 minutes. If you did it, you're spending those 15 minutes now on Sorare data. Don't do it on Sorare. So it's 15 minutes less on Sorare, which is a big minus for metrics and for investors and everything and for advertising and whatever, especially if they want to at some point start advertising on the platform, which they should. Like I still don't get it how we can't have for example, for the arena tickets, because I know so many people that I really love Rivals but hate it as well because they don't have arena tickets anymore and can't really play. Just make a function where you can watch one spot or whatever and earn one arena ticket or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like how apps do,
like Heineken apps. Spot or it has to be so related, obviously Heineken or Adidas Spot or whatever or La Liga Spot or even your own publicity or whatsoever, and just give the guy one arena ticket. It costs nothing, you know.
There definitely needs to be some sort of mechanism,
exactly.
doesn't it?
Exactly, and you can only use this if you have 0 arena tickets, you know, like whatever. Right. So not that everybody can overuse it. So this is one thing we definitely need, and we need advertising. So why the hell should you?
But is there enough players who play the game to advertise? If that makes sense. Yes, this has been brought up before.
Of course, because we are
nothing global.
There's people spending 60, 70, 100,000 million on fucking plastic virtual cards. If you can't get a better customer in your life. You know what I mean?
Right, but that doesn't necessarily mean that like that's going to be a good fit for whoever, right? Like whoever that guy is, he might live in fucking wherever, Iran, and whatever product you're going to try and talk about or market, it might not apply to him. You know what I mean?
But most of them are in Europe, in European countries, and you can apply to them with like general like Heineken or whatever. Like I'm just saying Heineken because they always do Champions League, but like literally 80% of the publicity we see on the UEFA screens or on the Champions League screens, they could easily apply for Sorare as well. Like for
but there's millions and millions of people watching them. There's not millions playing Sorare.
Yeah, but most, like I would say, millions of people of those guys can't afford any of those things that are gonna be actually advertised, and I would suggest 60% of Sorare users actually can.
Fair, yeah. No, I'm
You know
not, I'm
what I
not
mean?
denying
It's the
they
same.
couldn't
It's the same
afford it.
stuff with this. It's the same stuff with this. With the YouTube thing, that if you do finance stuff, you earn so much more money, even if you have like 100K, even than a prankster who has 20 million, and nobody actually, because the customers don't convert. And the problem is you need customers converting. And people, again, I'm repeating myself, people spending even just $50 on a virtual card are converting customers.
No, I agree. I agree with you. I do. I just don't think we have enough of them yet for a Heineken to come in and go, okay, you know, you've got 1 million people playing this game, or you've got 500,000 people playing this game.
But a million
every day.
A million, or even 500,000 of Sorare users, I would take over 50 million Champions League watchers.
Agree. But we still don't have that many Sorare ones.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
500,000 we should try to get at least next year, and then we can start.
Yeah, I think that's realistic. Yeah, I agree with you.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Because if we can't even reach 500,000, then what are we doing? You know what I mean?
I think that's obviously got to be the goal, hasn't it, for next year? With how Rivals is looking, and like that product's in a good place right now. I think Rivals.
Yeah,
it really is.
The only thing that's kind of missing is this arena mechanism that needs to be found out, that somebody can actually play without actually doing, or like by doing some simple tasks or whatever, or giving us a query, just do a query or whatever. But then it's also contradictive, because people are annoyed and then they would just click no, and then you think this is the case, and then it's not good. You know?
Yeah, I agree with you. I do.
No, but yeah, going back to the Sorare data thing, I think a much better idea is what we discussed last week as well, is that they start introducing like kind of more ways to earn essence, some like make this more prompt, because this is basically the progress bar. Make it more prompt. Maybe introduce the burning in it, like that you can burn for some type of essence and generate essence. Then obviously you have to calculate everything and make the threshold for the essence higher, because if everybody just burns 15 European cards and then they get 10 per card, then they have 150. What would you get now? Like what will you get for 150 essence now?
There's only 100 and 250, so you would get 100, if that makes sense.
No. Yes, but what would it be a tier 3, or would it? Yeah, it would be a tier 3, right?
It'd be a tier 3, yeah.
So imagine like people then just buying 15 reserve players for €1 each, and then burning them all in champion to get then a tier 3 champion. So that needs to be obviously forbidden, or not, or it needs to be blocked. And that's why they need them to add more essence for some thresholds or whatever. But there's a good mechanism at hand for them to use it in the future, also for burning and stuff that we are gonna see. And yeah, let's talk about something else.
Okay, I've got a nice little segue for us.
Oh, this one.
The packs.
They look good. They look really good, to be honest.
You like them?
The first time I saw that, I thought they were like the old Yu-Gi-Oh cards, you know, like
the
Yu-Gi-Oh packs you opened, you know, exactly those.
I've got some Yu-Gi-Oh cards looking at me right now across the room.
Perfect. I love that. Which one do you have? Like the White Dragons or the Black Magic?
I think I have Dark Magician. Yeah, I have a few starter decks that I play with, but yeah, just like Dark Magician. I don't think I have a Blue Eyes deck, but Blue Eyes is a favorite. But yeah, what are we thinking about?
I just know the German name. Sorry,
cards?
That's all.
Oh, really? That's funny. Yeah, Dan's little cameo in the early access thing was funny.
It's pretty cool, to be honest.
Yeah, these look cool. So you got the contender ones coming 17th of July, which is next week. So what teams will that be then, fella? Is that like
Dinamo.
Argentina? Say that again.
Dinamo. I think it's just Europeans, to be honest. I don't think Argentina
Okay.
come. I think it's just Europeans. I don't think
so
they're gonna
early.
because yes.
Austria maybe?
Austria, Croatia, second divisions, all this stuff.
Okay. Yeah. And then I guess Challenger would come after that with Belgium, maybe.
Exactly, but like we won't see new Argentina cards until next year. Like if they do that, then they will be very, very nasty people, to be honest. Because they introduced the newest one last November, then they introduced some in March, and then if they introduce again new ones in July, then I'm out for real.
I don't think they'll screw you again.
No, I didn't buy any new in-season Argentina card anyway, so I don't care. But like I would feel betrayed. I would feel like not loved in a way.
I get it. Betrayed,
like really betrayed.
Kennedy says the ad sponsor route is huge for them, in my opinion. Clubs could sponsor potentially and offer promo codes for tickets / gear. Merchandise sites could sponsor and offer discounts for gear. Yeah, no, there's definitely routes. I'm not saying there's not. There's definitely like more niche things like merchandise, like tickets and gear and whatever, for people to advertise on.
I need to win a jersey from Sorare. That's the only thing left on the bucket list, basically. And winning in Super. I haven't won in Super yet.
You haven't come first in Super?
No, you're not yet.
Slacking.
Multiple podiums. Oh, yes, I did. Oh, no, I didn't. I did or I didn't? Did I do it?
Sure you have, no?
No, it became second.
Why have they
270?
Why have they made the under 23 one like blurred?
Yeah, I also don't understand why they only made like Premier League players. The funny thing, Seko Koita just moved to Spartak Moscow.
I know, yeah, that's funny. So, well, I guess he's still contender though.
He's still contender though, yeah.
Just not for Salzburg.
Why should you go to Spartak Moscow, who's playing on artificial grass? Like you're gonna, especially if you're so injury prone like him. Like, I know. Would never do that.
What do we think about the special edition situation? I think that's a really cool feature.
Cool feature. I do like that. I give them kudos. They're doing good stuff at the moment. Like I can't accept some other stuff, but we don't need to get detail. But most of the team is working really good at the moment, bringing huge progress to the platform. I think gameplay has been relevantly improved. I think there's still a lot of room to grow, especially for making it easier. Rivals is amazing, might be too amazing, especially in Confront to Pro. That's the problem I see at the moment a bit. And yeah, but man, special editions in a pack, man. If I wouldn't had already invested so much money in Sorare, I would probably need to declare private bankruptcy because I wanted all the special editions. You know what I mean?
I know. No, it's a fun feature. It's really fun. The fact that you won't know either until.
But do you think we get them from Essence? Do we already start getting those from Essence, or we only get
in-season cards?
Yes, like these early access cards.
No, I think
they technically are going to be in season. You know,
I'd be shocked. I'd be very shocked if you could. But I mean, technically, yeah. I don't know.
What are you going to do with your Essence, by the way? Because I'm actually thinking
I have no Essence.
I'm firing it out today, probably.
I'm essenceless, Feder.
I'm gonna fire it out today.
I've only ever won 20 Essence, and I used it. So,
what did you get?
Hadji.
Well, Hadji's not bad, just
yeah, but he's playing in contender.
Why didn't we get Jude Bellingham's and Kevin De Bruyne's of the world? Is KDB going to Arabia?
I don't know. It looks like there's definitely rumors of it, isn't there? Which is kind of worrying.
But why should you go to Arabia? Like for real?
I know everyone's going. No, Edison will be off. Everyone will be going.
Yeah, man. I don't think. Let's see who's going.
Lads in the chat, Johnny asks you about Ledesma. What are you thinking?
This is the worst thing ever. He shouldn't have reminded me of that. I was very happy. This is just a stupid situation. I already complained to his school multiple times about this, to be honest.
So he's going in not to start, basically.
He's not. He's going there not to start for the first year, and then when Armani goes either into pension or goes back to Colombia, he is taking over. But why the hell did he accept for sitting on the bench for 1 year? Like, then just say, okay, I'm coming in 1 year. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
Especially because I'm still the believer, we talked about this before, that you have to play the games. Like, you're
Especially as
getting
a
worse
goalkeeper, right?
if you're not playing, you're getting worse. And then at the point when Armani's actually gonna go and retire, he's then not deemed good enough anymore, and then they need to buy a new goalie. So this is the thing I don't really understand. But they apparently had the money now, and apparently had the only option to buy him now because they went down to Segunda. And
okay, they got relegated, did they?
They got relegated, but he was wanted by a lot of clubs in the first division as well. So I really don't understand. And he's a better goalie than Franco Armani is at the moment. So I wouldn't even be. I would be pissed if I would need to be number 2. Like, I don't understand this.
Yeah,
and
it's a weird thing to
me,
be okay
I
with.
can't imagine him not being the number 1, but every River journalist and every River experts, which I'm not counting myself yet, but I count Isco to 1, says Armani starts. So Armani's going to start. And it's for me unimaginable because Conan Ledesma is so good. And I can't see him just staying 1 year on the bench.
Well, they must share minutes, right? There's no way he plays every game, Armani.
No, but Armani's going to play every league game, though. Why should they share minutes, though?
No, well, to bed him in for the next year, right? There's no good being on the bench for a whole year, not playing a single minute, and then going, okay, start every game next year. Like, that don't make any sense.
But then Armani go to Colombia and let Ledesma start. So
right, but I'm saying the league, like this season coming up now, surely he should have certain minutes to help him bed into the league.
The problem is now Copa season now, and then you have the same discussion again. Oh, he needs to play the game before the game because to be in shape for the Copa game, and then obviously Armani's going to play the Copa game, so he has to play the league game before, and then again he starts all the games. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, there is it's a tricky one. It's definitely a tricky one. What about this from Paco? What do we think? Some people complain about the jerseys and prizes people got in Paris in the tournament they played in. Is that kind of event receiving too many prizes compared to, so people, that's crazy. I've not seen this. So people are complaining that Sorare are sponsoring like an event or whatever by giving jerseys out. I think that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Not saying that you said that, Paco, but whoever is complaining, I think that is absolutely absurd. Like, well, what do you expect people to do? Like, this is like a big, in real life 5-a-side tournament thing. I went to one in Paris, was it last year or the year before? I can't remember. That's where I won. I won this jersey. My Angers jersey. And I wouldn't have won that if obviously I didn't play at that tournament thing. But like, they're giving away like 20 fucking shirts. Why are people complaining? You know what I mean? I find that really weird.
Yeah, it's superbly weird, especially
like really strange.
This is so stupid. Like, this is just pity, to be honest. And the problem with Sorare at the moment is I also see this on good stuff they do is that people are just negative below it because they lost so much.
Right.
And this is just hurting the whole ecosystem in general. And this is just pittiness. And this is also pittiness because those people went there, bought the ticket, maybe even bought the hotel and everything, and that's way more than a freaking jersey costs. You know what I mean? And
100%.
A freaking nothing against the Angers jersey, but I probably get it for 40 euros. I can get
like it's not an expensive jersey or anything. Like it's not signed
flying from Germany or Austria or from Italy or from the UK to Paris alone costs £120. You know, so. Just let 100%. The people be, and those people love Sorare, so why shouldn't they be so rewarded for it? And the only thing that would be stupid, and I like at this 5-5 team, there wasn't even influencers of Sorare, like they were just normal Sorare users, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
I think Nacho and
Nacho was the only one, DJ Curved, I think, but those were
what's the podcast? Make it a double. Those guys organize it, like. Mark, I don't know if he's in, sometimes he watches our stuff, but yeah, shout out to Mark. I know he puts in a lot of effort because he does the Sorare 7 stuff, so he's.
I don't understand this. It's just pittiness.
Yeah, like what we complaining about? These I think that's a nuts one.
Especially
Like a
the
proper
cost
wheeler.
behind that's so much more than any jersey or whatever, or sort of a rival's jersey. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, I need another thing from Sorare before I can call it. I achieved everything. I need the Sorare hoodie. I need it.
Yeah, I need something. I don't have any Sorare like tops. I have 2 hats, and I don't have.
I have 2 hats as well.
I did have 3, but I
one.
left one. I had like a navy one. It's a really old one actually, but this is a black one. I have another black one. But yeah, I really want some sort of top or like a jumper, you know.
Yeah, I don't know why, brother. Like, I really want the hoodie. I really love the hoodie, to be honest. I think it's so classic chic. So chic classic. It's amazing.
Plain black with the white logo.
Yeah, plain black with the nose. I would actually pay for that, like for real.
It is nice. So funny story this morning. I was speaking to Led, and basically in this prize pool, so this is tier 3, and I'm only bringing it up because Max has brought it up here, saying that the prize pool has been updated for last game week. So tier 2 doesn't look right. It was previously Nunez, Alvarez, Diaz. Now it's Davison Sanchez, Lerman, Oliveira. Well, I was looking at the prize pool this morning, and I realized that if you look here, so this is basically from 31st to 80th, they're going to win a tier 3, right, Feder? So that's 50 cards are being given out roughly, yeah? If you add up, the amount of cards left in this pool, like of all these players, this morning it added up to 40. So there wasn't even enough cards to give out to the 50 people, if that makes sense. I've not added this up. I'm going to do it quickly in my head now. 14, 15, 20, 22, 24, 26, 27, 30. See, there's not enough. There's 39 in here now, if I've just done my math correct. So how does that work? 11 people are going to win cards that aren't even in the prize pool, right? Like, am I doing my maths right here? Because that's what?
That's
31st to 80th.
That's basically it.
Like, how's that supposed to work?
I don't know, brother.
Anyway, yeah, that was just a little.
But you're going to win some essence, though, then? 3
I'm going to
boxes.
win 1 box. I was 2 points off of 2 boxes, which is really annoying.
Why do you only win 1 box? But you win more boxes in Europe, right?
No, I got nothing in Europe. I was 2 points off. I have done, yeah, but I was 2 points off a box in this lineup, and a little bit, like 20 points off here.
Which were you? Oh,
but yeah, this is the team.
Like, which position were you? Like,
where was I here? I cancelled the lineup. I was probably I don't know. I hit like because I didn't hit it, so I think I sold. I think I sold the cruise actually.
Why did you sell the cruise?
Because I already have I didn't want 2. I'm happy with 1.
How much did you sell it for? €7 or?
I can't remember. It was like a bundle of cards. Probably not much. Apparently, Natural organized everything with Mark helping, so I think they deserve all the prizes they got. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
I was jealous when I saw the event. Yeah, you could be jealous of the event. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, I was jealous I wasn't there. Like I would have loved to have gone.
I was jealous that I didn't get an invite or you didn't hear about it. I would have gone. No, but
I'll be honest. I did get an invite. Mark did ask me to play on the UK team, but
I need to be a coach. I can't play football anymore.
I couldn't make it. I couldn't make it.
No more football for me.
Yeah, you're done. Your knees are finished.
Yeah, my knees are finished. Play one more time. Now basically healed. So my knee's back again. So
nice. Okay, full bending. Nice.
Full bending, but if I go on the pitch again, it goes prop and out again. You know what I mean?
Don't risk
no more football for me. No more football for me, brother.
No risk in that.
What do you think about like this stupid? Like, this is what. Okay, we need to talk about this as well now before we talk about the Euros.
Cool.
What do you think about like this stupid? I think it's killing football a bit. Like, all these agents wanting way too much money on their commission on top of the fucking transfer budget that they need to pay for the player anyways. Like, I can give you an example. Greedy, like, this is crazy, brother. Like, this is
who wanted 15 million? Somebody wanted 15 million recently.
The agent of Circe.
Okay,
yeah, because he wanted to go to Milan, and everything was basically decided, and the personal terms agreed as well. But then the agent wanted 50 million. Obviously, Milan is not stupid enough to pay 50 million on top of a 50 million, release clause,
65.
basically, to buy to the agent. And so obviously they said, fuck you. And obviously the Premier League is stupid enough to pay it, which, as I say it again, Premier League is destroying football, period. Done.
It is
There's
a bit
nothing.
fucked, isn't it?
No. Premier League is fucked. Premier League is destroying football, and there's no counter argument to that. To be honest, it's just a Super League it's a legal Super League, and then they are the first ones who go. Then they're the first ones who go.
It's the same one they did the Tevez and Mascherano transfer.
Idiot. Fucking asshole. And but he's not the only one. Mino Raiola did the same.
Yeah.
Mendes wants the same. This is just astonishingly way too much, brother. Like 15 million. I understand maybe even a million is too much for nothing, because you the agent already gets paid from the player, obviously. But so why the hell do you need, the club also needs to pay him? But yeah, this is destroying football a bit. The only hope I have is this Italian and German league or clubs understand it, and especially Italians, because Germans do it anyways, invest more in the youth, or at least because the youths are great in Italy, to be honest.
Yeah,
I think we're the winner of the U17 and the winner of the U19 World Cup, and runner up to U19 World Cup, winner of the U19 European Euros, and the World Cup winner of U17. The only problem we have is like we never let our young players play, because we just prefer some old douchebag who comes from established whatever. And it's a big problem, and I hope now that those old douchebags get way too expensive, that we have to let our young players play, so that we can go and have glory once more, because this is not sustainable what they are doing. And it's just a pity that the Premier League is basically a modern Super League and nobody says anything about it. And the first guys who go on the street to rebel against this are Premier League fans. Like the hypocrisy in those fans is so big, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's like until it's your club, people don't really say anything. But
exactly.
Exactly. Is there something that can? I know, like, it's not as if we're gonna be able to bring up a campaign or anything.
Like, but again, like, this is madness. Like, sorry for this. This is madness. Like, he's seriously mad that the UEFA, because this is just Premier League tax or whatever, the UEFA allowed Manchester United and Nice to play in the same European competition, and Girona and City, even
weren't
if they
allowed.
have the same. No, the Girona and City are now allowed. Well, even if
they are,
they now are allowed. This is crazy. They have the same ownership. Imagine Girona playing against City in the final. Obviously, City's gonna win.
Yeah, it's becoming. I mean, it's just like it's just monopoly money at these days, right? Like,
just because City paid somebody off 50 million and then to shush somebody up, it's just ridiculous. I'm sorry. That's why
it is rotten the game, isn't it? Which is sad. It is sad because
the Premier League games are one of the nicest I've been to. I love Premier League game atmospheres. It's the best. I can't deny it. I love it. But like, I'm not going to watch it on TV. If I can go to the stadium, yes, but I'm not going to watch it on TV. Done.
Kennedy says agency fees in American sports are even worse. Contract $55 million a year for Jason Tatum, and the agent gets $8 million. It's just nuts money. Like, do they deserve that amount? Like, do they need $8 million? I know it's stupid for us to say that in a way, because if we were in that position,
what is the agent doing?
Right, all they're doing is negotiating contracts. But like, it's not as if, I don't know. It's a weird one. It's just a weird one. It just feels like they're just sucking these clubs dry and just sort of being extremely greedy.
Too greedy.
When it doesn't need to be that way, but it's a tough one. It's a really tough one. It's sticky.
Yeah, they're making the sport. They're ruining the sport a bit. They're doing the people's sport is becoming a super multimillionaire, richest sports, and this is not good. It's not great. It's not great at all. Like,
TV rights are crazy as well. Victor says we play a part in it too. We want to watch it. 200 million for promoting the Premier League from the Championship. Excuse me, that's 20 the yearly budget of my home team.
Yeah, that's
National
crazy.
League. Yeah, the gap is just ridiculous, especially in England, and I think it's the same in most leagues. But like the Premier League downwards, it's just mental. Like the gap from Premier League to Champ League 1, League 2, And like you said, Victor, National League is bonkers, isn't it?
No, it's amazing. It's just unsustainable in the long run. But if enough Chinese or Indian or Asian or American people supporting the Premier League model, then they're gonna run until it collapses, and then we can go back to the roots of football.
Mm-hmm. Kennedy says his thing is, if you're good enough to get that much money a year for a job, like being a basketballer or whatever, why does someone have to negotiate that for you? Yeah,
Exactly.
I do
First of
always
all,
think
that. But what I sometimes feel, especially like if I watch teams like France and England that have so good players, and I know how good they are, like I feel sometimes they're holding back so that they're not getting injured because club football got more important to them than
Right,
national football.
Yeah. I
And
mean, that's Ben White all over, right? Like Ben White has kind of refused to play for England.
He didn't even want to come, and
it's probably a Southgate thing. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt there a little bit, but like, surely you want to play for your country, man. Like, I don't know. That's just.
But then holding back as well, especially England. I feel like England is holding back so much, brother.
I've been watching a lot of England content actually over the last day or so. Like they do like these sit downs when they have like two players and they speak with the presenter. Anyway, Josh something his name is, and it's just really insightful. But like Declan Rice was speaking yesterday, and he was basically saying that like he's been playing for like 9 months non-stop now. Like his legs are finished. Like he literally said, "I don't know how I'm doing it." He's covered the most grass. He's covered the most distance in the tournament. It's like 63 kilometers, like 44 miles. And he said to the what's it called? The presenter said to him that, and he was like, I don't know how I'm doing it. Like, I know we're built for this. Like, obviously we're conditioned and stuff, but he said, like, we're all finished in a way, like, as far as our legs going, but we want to win so much for our country. We're willing to, keep going, obviously, which is the least.
But the problem is, imagine these guys, if they start playing until the 14th of July, 2nd of August or 5th of August, Premier League starts again.
I know, it's bonkers.
Fucking hell.
I know.
Like, for real.
And then, but then, like, how can we expect them to be unbelievable every game? We can't.
No, we can't. Then how can
they're human?
Obviously, they're gonna get injured. Obviously, it's not gonna be like. Of course, they're gonna get injured. Like, it's not rocket science.
But what I like you can see it through the Euros, like your Albanias, your Romanias, maybe to a degree your Ukraines, like some of the smaller nations that maybe aren't on mega Premier League wages, every player. Like you can tell there is a bit of a togetherness with some of those teams. Austria, maybe. I know there's some big players there, but you know what I mean? Like the smaller nations, it feels like they're just way more together because everyone's on the same wage, really, like for their domestic club. Whereas when you're at like your England's and your France's and your Netherlands, you got people on like 250 grand a week. You got people on, not that much. And then mixing all them in, like all those characters, I think it becomes tough. I think England probably do actually a decent job of it. And I don't know the ins and outs of all these nations, but do you get what I'm saying? From like a money standpoint, a lot of these smaller nations, they're all on a similar wage for their club, So like when they come to the national team, everyone's on a level playing field. But for the big clubs, for the big nations, I think it does become difficult. Like you've seen it with Ronaldo. Like, not saying he's probably he is probably on the most, in the Portugal side, just trying to, maybe Bruno, I don't know. But regardless, like the fact that they're just playing him for the sake of him being Ronaldo a lot of the time because Martinez, doesn't want to cross him. And I get it, like I do. But I think those type of things don't happen in some of these, more, smaller nations maybe that have played in this tournament. And I think you've seen it in their game. Like Georgia, I know there's a few big players there. Don't get me wrong, like Kvaradona and stuff. I get it, and Mamardashvili, whatever. But they still they seem just really humble. What you say?
Where's he going, Mamardashvili?
I don't know. Where is he gonna go? What about Atletico if Oblak goes?
Then that would be a great move.
That would be quite cool. Yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see that. I'm just catching up with the chat because there's lots of you guys giving some really good input. Won't be long until the Premier League is owned by Americans. When they have control, they conclude and do what they want. There'll be Premier League games in US soccer sooner rather than later. Yeah, I agree. There definitely will be. I think they've already said that, haven't they? That there will be games in the US.
That's for sure.
It says, don't know why the Premier League can't have an MLS season pass type of partnership with major streaming company. People will be happy to pay wherever they charge if they show all the games. But I think I agree with you, mate. I do. But I think greed kicks in there big time because they know they can get so much more from independent TV, whatever they call producers. And partners and whatever.
Yeah, brother. It's hard because it's just terrifying to see nations like France and England, most especially those two nations, like so much playing under their abilities, capabilities. Just frustrating for me to know. When I see Phil Foden playing for England, I just make heart cries. I know how he can play. You know what I mean?
I know.
The only
the
one,
system's different though. There's a lot. There is differences. Like he's not playing under Pep.
Even fucking Harry. Like
I know.
how
But his
Harry
body's
plays.
done, mate. He's injured. Like he's got a bad hip or back, I think it is. Like he's not fit. A lot of these players are just playing through pain, I think, a lot of the time.
But then they should just have another month off. The first month of the league, nobody cares anyway. So
Right, yeah, I know.
they just have another month off. But but they can't do it because those are the players that draw the crowds, and those are the players
sell the tickets and
sell the tickets and sell the jerseys. And fucking hell, these men.
They run them into the ground, man. These days, it's more so than ever, right? With nations leagues, and they just don't stop. Like if you're an international footballer, you literally do not stop.
Like especially like Nations League, who the fuck needs this shit? Like for real,
I know.
Like World Cup and Euro
money
Cup
maker for you
is the best. Like I love national football, international football, like
but like for tournaments, not like.
But only for tournaments, like not this shit of Nations League. By the way, how is this Champions League going to impact? Is there going to be more games or not?
I think there's more. Yeah, I think there is.
So it's even more games next year. So
exactly, yeah. I know. Victor says, "Who's going to have a breakout for the Olympics?"
Yeah, man, I think
player-wise. So I'm gonna let you in on a bit.
You can't really say, in my opinion. I can't really say because it's like the level is too low, in my opinion.
Yeah, there's not that many great teams, honestly.
Yeah, I think it's like
it's basically France and Spain and the US, kind of,
and Argentina.
Yeah. Sorry, there's like 4 good teams. There's only 4 groups, so Echeverri could really. I mean, he's already blown up, but yeah, you know what I mean. Like he probably will play really well. Elise is a good one. But
Echeverri, I think after Olympics is going to City. Like I don't think he's gonna.
They could have a weird squad next year, like Savio. Not weird, but you know what I mean. Like lots of players who have been on loan and.
But Savio's not gonna play. Savio's not gonna play.
Who's gonna play right wing though? Savio's good, man.
Who did play last year?
It was like Bernardo, right?
Yes, and Bernardo was going to play next year. I think he's staying.
Yeah, unless he leaves.
I don't think he leaves. Why should he go? I think Barca's going to spend all their money on Nico Williams, not on Bernardo Silva.
To Feder's point, a lot of Arsenal fans are nervous that Rice-Saka Raya might miss the start of the season. Interesting. Yeah, that's a good point.
But they should, Kennedy. They should.
Japan's a sleeper. Yeah, good point, Kennedy. They are a dark horse, Japan, aren't they? They're really good in the young age groups as well. So I can definitely see that happening.
But they should get extra weekends, like extra weeks off. That's why Arsenal is going to buy Calafiori. Let's go.
They are?
I think so, but I don't know. Mm-hmm. He's not a left back, and Arteta wants to play him as a left back.
Yeah, you're probably right, Victor. I've looked at it. I'm going to make a video on the squads, actually. I was looking at them earlier. Yeah, Japan are bringing like Arakai's going. I have his card, but yeah, there's not like that.
Dude, the guy from Genk is going, no? The guy, the striker from Genk is going, no?
Genk?
Yeah. What's his name?
Transfer market. You can basically look at them all on transfer market, lads. By the way, so I'm letting the secret out to you guys.
This is Girasor, I think, is playing for Japan now. Is he, or am I wrong? Or is he playing for Nigeria? I don't know.
Say that again. Sorry, mate.
Girasor. I heard something. Wait.
Their goalkeeper is from Benfica. I know that. Let me have a look.
No, he's Nigerian.
So the most valuable player playing it. Do you want to guess who the most valuable player is playing at the Olympics? We'll do a little quiz.
Alvarez.
Yeah. Who's second? Lads in the chat, you can chime in as well if you want.
Who's second? Is Pedri gonna come? No.
60 million. No, Pedri's not going.
60 million.
Yeah.
For which country does he play?
Morocco.
Morocco.
Yeah. Wow. He's
Hakimi.
older. Yeah.
Hakimi.
Third.
Which country? I need the country.
France.
Chelsea.
No. He's just signed for Bayern.
Yeah, Olise, yeah.
At least say 55. Then there's a drop off to
But I
40
don't think
mil.
Bayern. I don't think Bayern's letting him go. By the way.
No, I think he is. He's going.
No, I think he's not going.
Really?
Like I'm hearing voices that they don't let him go to the Olympics because they need him in the pre-season.
Egan says Gaga Schulte. I think Gaga will get the start personally. I'd be shocked if he doesn't. He's younger, bigger, future, whatever. But future Schulte's started the last few games though, I think.
Is this Mao Hosai starting the Olympics? Yes, I think so, right?
Who's that, sorry?
The forward from Kawhi Rayasol.
Yeah, he's in the squad, you're right, yeah.
Let's go. I have a super squad then.
Turkey is 15th on the list.
Who's fourth?
Fourth is Castello Luqueba.
Not a good player. But
Number 5 from Spain, midfielder.
I'm not watching enough La Liga.
He's in the World Cup. He's in the Euro squad right now.
He's playing for Euros.
He hasn't played though. No, he hasn't played. He's on 22.
22 mil.
22 years old. Sorry, 40 million.
The guy from Barcelona. What's his name?
No.
Victor's
got it. Victor's got one of them. Well, it's one of these two.
Fermin. That's Fermin, no?
It's Baena.
Baena?
Yep.
Ale Baena.
And then in 6th is a guy that I've never actually seen before. His name is Samu Omodrion. He plays for Atletico Madrid and he's only 20 years old.
Never heard his name, to be honest. As I said,
this guy.
Don't watch La Liga. Never watched La Liga. Where is he playing for? Also Spain, yeah.
Yeah.
How tall is he? 193.
This is the list, by the way. Pau Kabasi, Enzo Milot, Fermin.
Yes, Spain's gonna win. Now that I see this, it's gonna win.
Yeah, they've got a good team.
Either Spain or France, because France obviously has the home advantage.
Right, yeah. Echeverry's in there, 18 mil.
Is he?
Yeah. Oscar Gluch, my boy, 25 mil.
Israel is playing?
Who's that, sorry?
Israel is playing?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Daniel Parrott should be in goal for them, I think.
You have his card?
I don't know. But he's going to be buying number 2, right? Is that common knowledge now?
Yeah,
there was rumors he was going to leave on loan, and then there was big rumors that he's going to stay as number 2. That's what I saw. So I don't know.
I thought there were the rumors he goes to Anderlecht, no?
There was, yeah, but then after that, it was like, no, he's staying as number 2. Was kind of, was kind of discussed.
The problem is Neuer's having one more year,
right?
And that's a problem because then, if not, I would just do everything to buy Mamadashvili and done.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think Mamadashvili is as stupid as Conan and sitting 1 year on the bench. So yeah,
probably not. No. That's an interesting group, though. Israel, Paraguay, Japan. I tell you who's going for Paraguay is Fabian Balbuena, who's like 30. Have a look at this.
He is?
Yeah. I mean, he's in the squad. Have a look.
Holy moly.
Look, Fabian Balbuena, 32.
Oh,
goalkeeper, 36. They're not taking... they're taking... I don't know who this kid is. Enzo Gonzalez. He plays for Wolves, apparently. Diego Gonzalez for Lazio. A lot of San Lorenzo boys.
I heard. Yeah, San Lorenzo has a lot of Paraguay boys.
Yeah.
A lot. It's also very close to the border to Paraguay. That's why.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, all the squads are there. If anyone wants to, obviously, go have a little look. The US squad's pretty good.
Yeah, US squad's good. I basically have half of it. So
yeah, I have quite a few actually.
Like Harriel and whatever, Atencio and Buzio and whatever the names are. Still have your Buzio?
I still have my Buzio. Yeah, I do.
What's that?
Yeah, I got Buzio. I got Tolkien. That is about it though for now. I don't have a goalkeeper. Is my issue.
Restes.
Yeah, Restes is nice.
But there's gonna be under 23 only, anyways, and there's other championships playing at that time.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
Like Austrian Championship already would have started, and I think the Croatian start.
Maybe Belgium? Or no?
Belgium, no, I don't think. Belgium
No.
starts with the Premier League, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
What were we saying? Spain's group is awful. Yeah, it is shocking.
No, but going back to the Euros, I think they were awful, or at least from like the visitors' perspective. And it was like so much anti-football, and everybody plays the same. I think like so much that I love Pep, but Pep destroyed football because everybody tries to imitate Pep. So
the one thing I just hate about football right now, on a bit of a tangent, is there's just no individuality. Is there? Everything's system.
Nothing.
Everything's pass, move, run, whatever. Like and walk the ball into the net. There's no like 30-yard screamers, and I don't know. I just.
But there's nothing.
That's
like
why
this.
I love playing football. I'll be honest. Like, this is actually comes from like a personal standpoint, but like from playing football as a kid, the most fun thing you can ever do is score a goal, right? Like that's just a fact. Every kid wants to be a striker.
Have a lovely save or whatever, or have
a but like tackle. If you're
like a one-on-one with a defender, but there's no one-on-ones with defenders because there's anyways a back line of 4. It's always go up, go down, go up, go again. Go up, go down, like all 4.
To be fair, I'll give it to Spain though. Spain have kind of brought back a little bit of football. It's nowhere near like Xavi and Iniesta ball, but they've definitely brought back a sense of like
they don't
attacking
have position,
football,
brother. They don't have.
No, but like they have real wingers. They have wingers that take on players.
There's nothing else. Just counter one-on-one, nothing else. Like they're sitting back.
But at least they take it on players. At least they take on players, fella. Players don't even take. I know they have the players to do it, but nobody even takes on players anymore. Like literally.
This is such a disgrace. People like football is gonna ruin themselves if they lose this sense of individuality.
Entertainment, right? Like the entertainment value is going.
Especially if we think about it, if this individuality is gone, why the hell do you pay so much money for a single player? Because he's not so much better than exponentially better than another player. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And the worst thing about that is, like most teams, buy off stats, right? They go off the last season.
Yes.
Well, if you play a similar system to the team like they're going to get transferred to, then you can maybe compare the stats. But if they're going to play in a team where like it's completely different, how are you going to expect the same output? You know what I mean? Like, and going back to your inflation, points, like, say if a player goes 20 goals, 20 assists in the Belgian league, well, he's going to get a 30 million pound move to the Premier League, let's say. But in the Premier League, there's no way. I know clubs know they're not going to do 20 and 20, but do you get what I'm saying? Like they're buying them off something that like won't be replicated again. We see it all the time.
But you see, the problem is already in the scouting, because the scouting is only data focused nowadays. Basically, there's no old man looking at the youth game and saying, "Wow, this kid's gonna be special one day." You know what I mean?
It's all data,
It's just fucking data, and even like I think a guy like Messi maybe today wouldn't even come out because he would have been just too small, too weak, and not enough data points at that point.
Yeah, he's not going to be 6 foot at 21.
That's why we don't want him. You don't see any magicians anymore. That's a pity, like for real. Like there's no, like there is some left. I know some of them know how to be a magician, but like they don't do it anymore. Like
that's why I love the MLS.
Yes, because it's just chaotic, and that's why I love the MLS.
It's chaotic, but there is magicians. You know what I mean? Like there is Insignes, there's Acostas, there's Carlos Heels. They're still allowed to like really flourish in like a number 10 role. That doesn't exist outside of MLS, really.
Yes. Problem is MLS is too late for me. That's why I can't watch it.
Yeah, I know.
And I have this issue that I can't do. Like if I'm not scouting a player, like I can't rewatch a game if it's already passed because I know the outcome anyways,
Yeah. 100%. Agent Cooper says, I think every high-level footballer nowadays is at a high level. In the 90s and 2000s, there were lots of terrible players and teams.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, we're not comparing like generations. It's not so much he fits there because it's not so much that. It's just more the actual product of football, you know? Like,
yes, it's the actual product of football. I also
Yeah.
agree. Like every player is probably 2 times better than even in the 90s or 2000s, even the
easy.
2002
Yeah,
World
yeah.
Cup. Like Bernd Schneider, a guy like Bernd Schneider, he was a fan of, or Tim Borowski for Germany. They would never even touch second division nowadays, probably. You know what I mean?
I know.
But the
Just bring
football
me
was
like
just more
Adel
fun.
Taarabt back, you know? Just give
Yeah.
me an Adel Taarabt regen and I'll be happy.
Yeah, I need Neymar back in my life. That's it.
Bro, I'm telling you, this Estavio kid is really good.
You think?
Like, no. Like, they think he's going to be. So I spoke with my friend who's a Flamengo fan. I think I said it on the pod. And I basically said, like, how good is Savio to you? And then I said, how good is Estavio compared to him? And he said, mate, there's no point even comparing. Like, apparently this Estavio kid is like 10 times better than Savinho is going to be, or like is. And there's like 3 years difference, by the way.
Ask him how much he differs from Neymar.
Oh, yeah, I will actually. That'll be a good one. Because he's a Flamengo fan, right? But he loves this player. I'm going to give you a little exclusive. He doesn't have cards, obviously, because it's Flamengo. But apparently this kid, okay?
Yeah, I've watched some Flamengo games. Man, Nico de la Cruz is a magician. This man is amazing to watch.
Keep an eye. These dark red. He's taking corners from both sides. 18 years old, left-footed. My friend said he's going to be like unbelievable. I know he's not really producing much here. I mean, he's got goal assist here actually, but apparently he's ridiculous. Like actually stupidly good. So yeah, hopefully he gets a card at some point. We all miss prime Neymar, David says. I agree. No, I think we do. I think as a collective football, sort of a fan. Yeah. I think everyone does miss a Neymar.
Man, he was not a nice guy on the pitch, even with his shenanigans and his theatric. But what he did with the ball was just pure magic.
Mm-hmm. You just don't get it anymore.
Yes.
Defenders don't get fooled by step overs or Cruyfftoons anymore, and the game is so quick now. There's no time on the ball. I miss players like JJ Okocha. Yeah, JJ Okocha, Adel Taarabt. Oh, who else? Who else do I miss?
I miss a lot
like Rafael van der Vaart. Not that he was like skillful, but like just what a player on his day. I am Robin. Like there's just so many things that are just missing from football right now, and it's just sad that like we're holding on to like bits of it, you know, in certain leagues like the MLS and
like there was like 2 moments I said when I watched the Euros, I said, "Oof, that was great." You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it doesn't happen, mate.
And that's the problem.
You know the worst. This is it, right? I'm gonna recap it all. The best moment from the Euros has been a fucking save from a goalkeeper. Fact. That tells you all you need to know about modern football. Now, I'm not taking away anything from the save. It was amazing. Gunnock's save, against Austria, against Baumgartner.
That was crazy.
It was crazy, right? But surely, in how many games we've had? We've had like 20 games. I don't know how many. Let's just say.
But brother, the problem is already shown that OG is the #1 goal scorer.
Right. Yeah. That and the fact that there's a goalkeeper up for like, you know, best moments.
Or even the fact that the England playing so terrible, even if they're playing against Slovakia and Switzerland, is even in the fucking semifinals. That alone is
right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Penalty save as well by Costa was great, obviously, but again, it's a goalkeeper situation. Quaresma's a good one. David Alves got it on the dot there. That's a wicked.
Fucking Neymar.
What a player!
I need to buy a Neymar card.
Good. Messi stands no chance tonight against Canada. I hope the Canadians do it. I hope they do. That'd be funny.
You think? I don't think so.
Okay, yeah. Jude's 92nd minute goal was okay, but like it was good. But come on.
But then showing his dick was not so funny.
Like not being biased because it was England and like I love Jude and we know we love.
I love Jude. Everybody loves Jude.
It was a moment. I'll give it to him, but I still think the save is better, which is worrying. You know.
Yes, I also think so.
I
also think the single greatest performance of a player in this tournament was Mamadashvili. So that also tells you everything. You know what I mean?
Nanzo says modern football isn't that bad. I'm watching a clip of Kwanzaa pulling off a masterful Cruyff turn on Twitter. Oh, they playing live on Twitter right now. Liverpool, I guess, maybe. That's cool. Is Owen Beck playing by any chance, Nanzo? I'm going to go on Liverpool's Twitter just in case. I've seen quite a few teams like they've been like streaming games on Twitter. I'm looking on Liverpool's page. It doesn't look like they have it on there. Drake dropped 300k on Canada. That is funny. That is funny. I mean, you've got to back your boys, haven't you? Right, yeah. Agent Cooper's right. They are all just athletes. That's my problem. Football IQ comes second.
Yes, that's it. They're just basically athletes nowadays. There's no magician. There's no Diego Maradona smoking cocaine and yeah.
There's no vibes. It's just pure athleticism. No vibes.
There's no overweight Ronaldo still killing everybody on the field, you know. And
that's the reason why I didn't have a career. I didn't want to run, and there's obviously other reasons. I'm just nowhere near good enough. But I don't want to run. I just want to score goals and put them in the top corner and just run off and go. You know what? That was amazing. Like, give me that moment. Like, if you can just
give me that Jew moment.
Give me the Jew
moment.
I don't want to run for it. I don't want to run like Declan Rice does for 95 minutes and earn it that way, you know? I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully we get glimpses of the magicians in European football a bit more than we do now. But yeah, we'll see. Smoking cocaine.
Smoking cocaine is very. That was wrong by me. But yeah, he was smoking and doing cocaine. That's what I want to say. Or Mario Balotelli or whatever. And
give us the vibes. We want vibes.
Give us the vibes back. But yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. Who win? Yeah, I was gonna say who wins tonight then.
I actually think Spain should do it. Like, obviously, Spain should do it. But I actually think still France is going to do it somehow with, again, in the penalty and comes to the final with not scored any goals. Like, this is going to be the most French thing ever. And then the French do it against the English in the final as well, unfortunately.
Really? You think France go all the way?
But France-England's gonna be a good final, like the most boring final we would ever watched in like recent years, especially after Argentina-France. But
I think it'll be really boring. France-England, like
France-England is gonna be so boring. It's gonna be 0-0 going to the penalty. Boom. I might bet on all the games having a draw except the Spain.
Yeah, like Belmar did. Did you see that?
Yeah. I don't hate the Netherlands. I think the Netherlands have a good team. I don't think.
Yeah, I do as well. I think that's sneaky.
I think they have a chance against the English, but the English this squad, man. I can't. This squad, like if they start or like if they would be fit and not like Declan Rice said, completely done and walking corpses basically, then nobody would have a chance in the Euros against that English team, like for real.
100%. I don't know. I think Spain win. Sorry, I think France win tonight. Obviously I'm hoping England don't win, but I think they win. So I think it's going to be the France-England final. I do. I hope not, but like my logical brain points that way. My heart tells me Spain-Netherlands. Obviously,
Spain-Netherlands would be great.
That'd be so fun. I would love that.
2010 World Cup final.
Right. Yeah. With what was the midfielder called? What was the CDM called for Netherlands?
Nigel de Jong.
Yeah, de Jong smashed Xavi Alonso. Yeah,
the Karate Kid. That was a great final. There was Arjen Robben, Wesley Sneijder primetime. That's when Inter won the Champions League.
Wesley Sneijder, what a player!
What a magician again. You see, you don't have these players anymore.
It's because they can't run. It's because they can't run.
They can't run. That's the thing. Yeah. They're too small, too short, too fat.
Yeah. My type of player.
Your type of player, brother.
It is.
I'm just too fat. That's the
thing. Just give me the ball and I'll make something happen. I won't run for you. I'll just make something happen, you know?
Oh, man.
Bernardo Silva runs 13K a game. I mean, it's weird. Like in college, I used to run a lot. Like we used to have GPS vests, and like over in America, we used to run good mileage, like 10 to 12K every game, easy. But it's not fun.
How much did Declan run? Right? How much did he run the last game?
So I don't know it per game, but I know he's ran 44 miles. So you can just work that out. How many games have they played? 5 or 6?
5.
How many games?
They played 5
3
games.
in the group stage. They played 5, yeah? So what's
Yeah.
that? 9? It's like 9 miles a game.
It's 9 miles a game. That's how much? 15 kilometers?
44 divided by... What was it? 44 divided by 5?
Yeah, that's 8.8. That's fine. But 9 miles...
That's 8.8 miles.
Yes.
Yeah, so what's 8.8 miles in kilometers? I'll find out.
15? I don't know. I don't know the...
And that'll be a bit less. It won't be that much.
How much is it?
Yeah, 5. Sorry, I need 8.8 miles, don't I? Yeah.
Yeah.
In kilometers, I did it the wrong way around. Sorry. It's 14, which is ridiculous. But to be fair, they've gone to extra. How many times have they gone to extra time?
2 times. No,
so
1 time.
There's an extra
2
hour
times.
there.
2 times. 2 times.
Yeah, and so that's an extra hour. Basically played 6 games in a way.
Kane killed them the first one, and then
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one was against Switzerland, a penalty. I thought when Switzerland scored, I thought England's not going to come
that was it.
I know. Yeah.
It's crazy, isn't it, how a game opens up. As soon as there's one goal, it's just so
because then there's another energy inside you that you can tap into, you know
there's
what I mean?
Panic. There's like, we need to win this.
We're England. We can't lose against those guys.
Unbelievable, honestly.
But it's true, brother. They can't lose against those guys. How could you ever explain somebody if you watch it? How much is the worth of Switzerland? Please just check on transfer market.
Say that again.
Check on the transfer market. How much are they worth?
I'll tell you now. Switzerland, 280 million. But that's taken into consideration. Gregor Corbell's worth 40 million, and he doesn't even play. So
280 million.
Let's just call it 200 million of players who actually play.
God. And how much is England? 1.8 billion. How much? I don't know. 1.8 billion.
Tell you now. 1.5 bill.
So it's 6 times.
Yeah, maybe 7-ish.
Oh God!
If you take away Corbell.
How much is France worth?
Let's have a look. 1.23 bill.
Okay, and Spain?
Spain is just under a bill, 965.
Okay. Who's the most? Is it Jamal? How much is he?
For
Spain.
Oh, Yamal, sorry. No, Rodri, 120.
How much is he? 120. How much is Yamal?
Yeah, Yamal 90.
How much is Nico Williams? 60.
Yeah, Pedri 80.
Okay, and in the defense, who's worth the most in the defense?
Lenormand 40. I'll get it up on the screen now.
Lenormand is not worth 40 million. Such a bad defender.
David Raya 35. Laporte 20.
David Raya is also not
Ronaldo's 45. He doesn't even play. So
yeah, but Lenormand is certainly not worth 40. Like for real. Like
no. I don't think he's that good either. But big Nacho Fernandez is playing today. 3 million, baby. Agent Cooper says, my radical idea to save football is to change it to 10-a-side. More space on the pitch, more excitement, more time on the ball for flair. Players to dominate the ball again. It'll never happen, though. I get it, though.
But that's why stuff like Kings League is getting so much more popular because it's just more fun to watch. Than
more action.
Football.
Yeah.
It's just so much more fun because, as we said, it's just moving forward back, up. It's nothing else anymore, you know?
I know.
By the way, Koita, the smasher on Sorare, just moved to
CSKA.
To AIK Athens, to unlicensed league.
No, he's gone to CSK Moscow.
No, Koita, the guy from St.
Truden. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, he has. You're right.
That smasher. That's a big loss.
This guy.
He was a smasher.
Yeah, he's gone.
Apparently, he's gone to Athens.
There we go. Yeah, 85%.
But why do you go to Athens? Do they have like so much more money in Greece, or
I reckon so. Yeah, they play in front of like 60,000 people. I think.
That's
Athens.
a lot. Yeah, they're like the Turkish. They're crazy for football.
Yeah, they're crazy for football, aren't they?
But they're so bad themselves. It's unbelievable.
No, 31,000 actually. I lied. Yeah.
How much does Olympiacos Piraeus have? I think Olympiacos is the biggest club I'm a Panathinaikos fan in Greece, but I think Olympiacos is the biggest, no?
Yeah, 31,000 again. I think they've had a new stadium though, because I swear they used to have a much bigger.
No, they have the Olympic Stadium in Athens, which they sometimes use, I think.
Yeah. Have you seen this? Valles to Marseille?
Yeah.
I'm trying to sell mine if anyone wants him.
Why?
Because I wanna play La Liga and I don't want to play Champion. Oh, somebody just gave me an offer. As we said it. He's up for 175. Somebody offered me 169 and I didn't take it because I'm greedy. Look.
I see it. But I would sell it. Why do you? Marseille is going to be great, to be honest.
I know, but I don't want to play. Like, all my good players are in La Liga, you know? Like, I want to play La Liga. Like, all my good champion players are either Premier League or La Liga. They're not really.
Yeah, champion, but then the third team you make champion.
No, but I have Lebrovic for champion, for like the third team.
Where's Lebrovic moved?
Or Augsburg.
Augsburg?
Yeah.
Oh God, you're not gonna keep a clean sheet one single one.
I know, but is he even going to be number one? Because they have Finn Darman.
Then he's not gonna be number one. Finn Darman is gonna be number one.
Well, they reckon they're going to compete for it, but I don't know.
Why did he go to Augsburg? Why is he that stupid?
They paid like 4 million for him as well.
Why? He could have gone to Dinamo and played there for sure, like for real. But Dinamo don't have the money to spend on a goalie, to be honest. So.
True. They just loaned out Kavlina, didn't they?
They loaned out Kavlina to Oisiak, yes.
Do you see who I picked up yesterday?
No, show me.
An old smasher on the platform.
Formosa Mendy. From whom? From Chani?
Well, it is actually Chani's card, but no, I didn't get it off Chani. I got rid of my Stravezza.
For Formosa? Where's he going to play now?
He's on Lorient, like in Ligue 2. So,
you think he's going to smash again?
I mean, you've got to hope so, haven't you? But there is rumors he might leave. But if he doesn't leave,
is Chani still playing, by the way? I haven't heard.
Yeah, I think he's just mainly champ, isn't he? Remember these scores, fella? Look at that.
Look, I bought Nico Gonzalez and Palinha.
I did see you gone. You got him off Pavel or something, no?
Yeah,
you got him off somebody.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I needed a super champ forward. We talked about it last week, no?
Nice. Yeah. I've been doing a lot of shopping. Well, a decent amount.
I don't know, man. What do you think about Palinha to Bayern? Is he going to smash or not?
I mean, I think just the nature of him as a player, it doesn't matter where he plays. He's always going to win tackles and shit, you know? Like he's going to get 30 AA every game, basically, is probably, you know what I mean? Like, he's not going to be somebody that scores goals or gets assists.
But do you think he can get to 70?
Surely.
In a game? Like,
he's going to win every duel. Like, he's a beast.
Man, I bought him as super rare. That's why.
I think he's a good mid. Yeah, I think he'll be a consistent 60 to 70 midfielder, I would say. Like 30 to 35 AA every game.
I bought him out of just my kit, so just straight from the market.
Yeah. Nice.
Boom.
Yeah, I think...
Who did I buy? I bought some guys recently. No, we need to talk about this next episode, who we bought and what we think about them.
Yeah, I've just been getting my gallery ready, basically.
I bought this Manuel Polster guy.
30 minutes, Alan, by the way, just to let you know. Sorry, fella, go on.
I bought this Manuel Polster, I bought Gattoni, I bought Sommer. This is the most proud I am that I got Sommer for you from Matt Turner and 250 euros.
Oh, yeah. You did that on stream last week.
Yes.
That was
funny. Did that. I was so proud. I'm so happy that I have Turner, that I have Sommer now. I really needed him. Sorry, guys, but I need to fix
fix his Tati Castellanos. Why did you get Patrick Schick?
I didn't. I won him and I won his new card, so I changed to his old card because I have the collection of the old cards. So I just get me the bonus at least. You know,
a fun one. Yeah. What did you give up for this? Osorio, Krapau. Basically nothing.
Basically,
Carlos
no.
Coronel. Yeah.
Yeah,
Tango
Carlos
says, if you could play one, would you go to Liga Bundes? Has to be La Liga for me. I think the prizes on offer in La Liga, like every good player plays in La Liga on this game at Champions. I'm sorry, but they do.
No, I think I would
think
go
about who you can win in La Liga. Okay,
Yeah,
Vinny, Jude, Yamal, Arda Güler if he stays, Tchouaméni, Rodrigo, Courtois, Pedri if he's alive, Gavi, Araujo.
not alive.
He's not alive, I know.
Pedri is
But you
not
know what I
alive.
mean. Bundesliga, you got what? Harry Kane, Kimmich, Jamal, Wirtz, Olise,
Sané,
Schlotterbeck, Sané, Kobel. Like, you know, there's good players in both. Obviously, Mbappe. I didn't even fucking say Mbappe then. Sorry, lads. Thank you, Nanzo and David, for reminding me.
fucking Mbappe, true.
Interesting to see what. The fact that I didn't mention Mbappe there tells you a lot.
That's crazy, brother. That's crazy story. Like,
because I didn't intentionally do that. So there's definitely something in there. What was I going to say? Yeah, Nanzo, give me your scoop on that. What would you sort of say, La Liga or Bundesliga, if you were new to Sorare, which is obviously you're not, but you know.
I'm gonna play Premier League and Champion. That's it.
Okay, I'm gonna do Prem and La Liga. It looks like, and I'm only doing that because like how my gallery is fallen. You know, I'm not
I have so many Premier League players. I would never.
Yeah, like it just doesn't make sense to not do that. You know,
Yeah.
Follow the route where you're most, you know, where you're strongest. Basically, is the rule of thumb. I think.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I think La Liga should have a marginally better prize pool as far as like how much they would be worth collectively, if you go like if that's the metric we're using. Bundesliga has that annoying mid-season break too. Agent Cooper says, which is fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, interesting. We'll see what Nando says, then we'll call it a day. I think we've been going hour and 20 minutes. Nice long episode.
La Liga is good. La Liga is a good show, to be honest.
Less teams
I just have nobody from La Liga. That's why I don't even start buying. You know.
No, there's no point.
My main champion players are either Italian, German, or Prem, basically. Right. You know.
So you're going to fit that mold, which makes.
I would have loved to play Serie A, but unfortunately I can't. So.
No, I get it.
I have to play champion and win the Mike Magnon champion.
You're gonna be a champion boy.
Just hope. Let's see who stays. Transfer market's still long.
La Liga, it's Madrid, Barca core team. Yeah, I thought that would be what Nando said.
The problem is with La Liga, if you don't have a Barca or a Real team, you're frick.
It's gonna be tough.
Yeah,
it's gonna be tough.
What do you have? Like, what team do you have?
I have a full outfield the Real Madrid stack without the goalkeeper as we speak.
Like, you're gonna buy a Courtois?
Maybe, yeah. If I can sort of maybe sell this Velez and do a little bit more wheeling and dealing, yeah, maybe try and get a Courtois.
How much is he now?
Like 500.
Ooh, that's a lot of money nowadays.
I know. So I don't know. I would be happy to play Velez if he moved to Betis, but it looks like he's moving to Marseille. So, yeah. Anyway, we're gonna love you and leave you. Game starts an hour and 25, doesn't it?
Need to eat first, yeah. So
yeah, I need to bite to eat as well. Been an absolute pleasure, Feder.
Boom.
Lads in the chat as well. Please do leave it a like.
Sorry for the light today. Strange.
It's all good. It happens. Yeah, been an absolute pleasure. We'll get together obviously next week as well for episode 61. And yeah, absolute pleasure, lads. And we shall see you, in the next episode.
Week. Bye-bye. Love you.
Bye-bye. Peace.